In a cozy village by a sparkling river lived Poppy, a fluffy gray cat. Unlike other cats who napped in the sun, Poppy was always curious, exploring and sniffing around, which sometimes landed her in a bit of trouble. Poppy loved sniffing around the village bakery. The smell of fresh bread made her tummy rumble. Mr. Brown, the baker, was nice but had one rule: no animals allowed. Every morning, he'd leave pies and loaves on the windowsill to cool. Poppy always wished she could sneak a tiny bite. One morning, Poppy just couldn't resist anymore. She tiptoed to the window and took a big sniff. What's cooking? She wondered. Is it apple pie, cheese pie, or maybe sweet berries? Just then, her best buddy, Daisy the dog, strolled by. What are you doing, Poppy? Daisy asked, tail wagging. Don't touch that pie. It's Mr. Brown's, and he'll be mad. I don't want to eat it, Poppy said, leaning closer to the window. I just want to smell it. It smells amazing. I wonder what it tastes like. But then, achoo! She sneezed, and the pie slipped from the sill and crashed to the ground. Right in front of Mr. Brown's feet, a broken pie lay. He stepped out of the bakery and saw Poppy next to it. His anger faded when he noticed her sad face. Kneeling, he said, "So, you're the little troublemaker, huh?" "I'm sorry, Mr. Brown," Poppy said, hanging her head low. "All I wanted to do was smell your pie. I never meant to break it." "I get it, Poppy," Mr. Brown said with a warm smile. "Your curiosity is awesome, but it can get you into sticky situations. Next time, just ask before you sneeze." "I'll let you sniff my pies." Poppy purred happily as Mr. Brown scratched her ears and headed inside. Poppy sat on her roof, staring at the gorgeous moon. It always seemed to follow her around the village at night, but she had no clue where it went during the day. She needed answers. "Daisy, come with me tomorrow to find out where the moon goes during the day." "Oh, Poppy," Daisy sighed. "Why not soak up the sun and take a nap? It's way more fun than chasing moons." "But I want to know where the moon hides during the day," Poppy insisted. So Daisy agreed to help her friend. The next morning, they headed to Hillcrest Mountain. Legend says if you reach the top, you can see anything you wish, maybe even the moon. On their way up the mountain, they met an old wise owl. His name was Oliver and he was perched on a tree branch. "Hello," Poppy said. "Excuse me, Mr. Owl. We're on our way to the top of the mountain. Could you tell us if we're going the right way?" "Of course," Oliver hooted. "You're walking right past my home." "But why do you want to go to the top of the mountain?" "I want to see the moon up close," Poppy replied. "I want to know why it always follows me at night." "Hey, little cat," Oliver said gently. "The moon's super far away. Even if you climb this mountain, you won't reach it. But you can learn a lot along the way." Poppy looked puzzled. "What do you mean?" "If you look up at the moon with a curious heart, it will teach you something," Oliver said mysteriously. Then he flapped his wings and flew away. Daisy rolled her eyes. "What a strange owl," she said. "He didn't answer our question at all." "Maybe he's right," Poppy said thoughtfully. "We might not reach the moon, but we might still learn something." So they continued their journey. A little further up, they met a funny goat. His name was Benny. He was balancing on a rock and he had a playful twinkle in his eye. "Hello, Poppy." "Daisy," Benny bleated. "Where are you two going?" "We're going to the top of the mountain," Poppy replied. "Do you know the way?" "Of course," Benny said with a smile. "I live here." "But why do you want to go up there?" "There's nothing for cats and dogs at the top of a mountain." "I want to see the moon up close," Poppy said. "And I want to know why it always follows me at night." "Hey, little cat," Benny chuckled, shaking his head. "You're asking the wrong goat. The moon's way too far. But if you're curious, you'll always learn something new." Poppy was confused. Adults kept saying she couldn't reach the moon, but no one answered her question. Maybe Benny the goat was right. It's about the journey, not the destination. After a tough climb, Poppy and Daisy finally made it to the top, panting but thrilled. The view was amazing, and Poppy spotted the shining moon in the distance. "Look, Daisy, there's the moon," she said excitedly. "It looks so beautiful, and now I can finally see it during the day, too." Just then, Oliver the owl flew down from the sky and landed on a stone next to her. "You found me," Poppy said happily. "You said the moon would teach me something. What does that mean?" "Close your eyes for a sec," Oliver said. Poppy did, and when she opened them, the moon was right there, shining bright in the clear sky, more stunning than she'd imagined. "Open your eyes wide," Oliver said. Poppy did, but the moon wasn't right in front of her anymore. It felt distant. "Hey, Poppy," Oliver said gently. "The moon's far away, but its light still reaches us. Your curiosity brings you courage, friendship, and joy, much more real than any mountain or moon, you know?" Poppy realized Oliver was spot on. Her journey was all about amazing experiences and friendships, not just the places she visited. That's what truly mattered. As the sun began to set, Poppy, Daisy, Oliver, and Benny started their journey home. The sky turned into beautiful shades of orange and purple, and Poppy watched in awe. "It's so beautiful," she whispered. "I'm so glad I'm curious. If I wasn't curious, I would have never experienced all of this." Whenever Poppy had questions or wanted to explore, the villagers smiled and cheered her on. They knew her curiosity made her kind, brave, and wise. Poppy embraced life's wonders, knowing each question and adventure helped her understand the world and herself better. If you enjoyed this story, please give it a like and stay with me by subscribing to the channel for more fun adventures for kids, animated stories. Thank you so much for watching this video.